Ladies and gentlemen, everyone that's hanging out with us tonight, hope you had a fantastic Wednesday. Hope you're ready for another wide open episode of AEW Dynamite. Of course, tonight we do know we got the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. We got tons of Continental Classics tonight. And then, of course, we do have the Anna J versus Penelope Ford match, I do believe. Go ahead and verify that. Anyway, everyone is still talking about that Big E thing. Yes, Anna J versus Penelope Ford. So of course that's gonna be going. What's up, Robert? Welcome in. Then we got Swerve and Caster and Pack and Jay White. That is our, I guess what you would say, oddball matches of the night. The ones that are not going to be related to the Continental Classic. Other than that, it's all Continental Classic. Like, tonight is truly another wide open Continental Classic. We're getting a few things going here. Robert, how was your Wednesday, my friend? Of course, the show is starting in about 2 minutes. So, of course, people will be making their way in tonight. My Wednesday was great and busy. I understand. I understand. Even though Wednesday is the middle day of the week, it seems as if it's been just absolutely rough the past couple weeks, in my opinion. So I understand that completely. Of course, my real interesting thing for me is we no longer have Juice Robinson in this Continental Classic. So I know that they have replaced him, but are we gonna see that tonight? And then of course we're also gonna be hearing um hopefully I'm hoping that we're going to hear from Julia. I'm hoping she finally shows back up tonight. That's the real idea here.
You know what that means? AEW
What's up, Steve?
From the shadows of Indianapolis, Indiana, the Fisher Event Center. I'm Excalibur, joined by Daddy Magic, Matt Menard, Tony Schiavone, and Don Callis. And week 2 of the Continental Classic kicks off tonight. Kyle Fletcher, I'm so proud of him. He's the future of this sport.
The only beast
Yep, Fletcher's 1-0.
Continental Classic Night 1.
Shelton Benjamin's 1-0.
Because we hurt people.
Kyle Fletcher and Shelton Benjamin will go one-on-one in the Blue League live on AEW Dynamite.
Just another day at work.
84 overall wins
Claudio
since arriving here in AEW.
and Brody King tonight.
We have to tear this down brick by brick. So be it.
His first 3 points in the Gold League.
There will be no violence spared for Claudio Castagnoli. There will be no violence spared for any of the Death Riders.
Brody King, Claudio Castagnoli.
I'm looking forward to this one.
Violence.
1 point each. A battle of the behemoths.
I really hope that's our main event.
And fans, tonight, action in the Gold and Blue Leagues continue. There you see the updated table for the Gold League. Claudio Castagnoli, Will Ospreay, Brody King, all with 3 points. And in our main event tonight,
Yeah, it is. All right,
King,
cool.
Claudio Castagnoli, one-on-one, our rematch from last year's Continental Classic. And here we see the table for the Blue League. Kyle Fletcher, Shelton Benjamin, both men sitting atop the table with 3 points, but they will meet right now on Dynamite to kick off the action in the Continental Classic. Shelton Benjamin, Kyle Fletcher for the first time ever. Next.
All right. Not a bad start. Shelton and Fletcher.
Your opening contest is a Blue League match in the Continental Classic Tournament set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first to be accompanied by MVP from Orangeburg, South Carolina, weighing 163 pounds, the standard of excellence.
Okay. Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin coming to the ring, not just with MVP, but the
Oh, yeah, he's got Bobby Lashley with him, too.
as well. But Tony Schiavone, as we well know, with the Continental Classic, absolutely no outside interference.
I love that rule, and I think the fans do as well, because if you look at a guy like Shelton Benjamin in a
I know I
tournament
do.
like this, and even his opponent who are coming up in a moment, Kyle Fletcher, they don't need anybody at ringside with them.
And of course, Don Callis joining us here at the commentary desk, not in your capacity as the leader of the Don Callis family, but as a guest commentator. How convenient for you, Don?
Well, you know, everyone
Good that he's not
Want to hear what I have to say
going to
about
be,
this man coming out.
I guess, at the ringside.
And his opponent from Sydney, Australia, weighing 239 pounds, the Proto Star, Kyle Fletcher.
I don't think they're in the same bracket, Steve. Hold on.
Ton of insight about this man, Kyle Fletcher.
I
who
can
last
double check, though.
Saturday night at Collision picked up his first 3 points. There we see the rules for the Continental Classic. 20-minute time limit. 3 points for a win, 1 point for a draw. Everyone is banned from ringside. It was Saturday. Collision. Kyle Fletcher defeating the Beast Mordo. Shelton Benjamin 1 week ago defeating Mark Briscoe.
They are not.
His first 3 points.
So
The
Fletcher
winner
is
of
in the
this
Blue
match,
League,
if there is a winner, could be a
and
draw, but if there is a winner, that man will sit atop
Kyle,
the Blue League table.
oh yeah,
that last
Fletcher's
rule.
in the blue,
Everyone's banned from ringside.
and
That's what makes
Ospreay
this
is
tournament
in
so
the
special, Matt
gold.
Menard.
I'd like to see you banned from commentary.
Yeah, I know you. Ha
That's an idea.
In all seriousness, though, I've always been a big fan of Shelton Benjamin. I think you'd be hard-pressed to find a better, natural, well-rounded athlete than this man. The problem for him is he's in there with a man who is riding the sword of destiny all the way to the top, and that's Kyle Fletcher.
Hard pressed to find anybody who's had a better 2024 than Kyle Fletcher, Don.
I think you're exactly
we
right. And the
doing
other
here?
thing that Kyle has that Shelton doesn't is, frankly, me.
So what's the sword of destiny that you
I would
talked about
hope
that he's
that's not
riding?
the finals,
Some
but it
sort of-
probably
he's just-
would be.
He's going to be the top guy in this industry. He
Okay.
and Takeshita are going to rule the singles world of professional wrestling.
Well, collar and elbow tie-up, Kyle Fletcher, Shelton Benjamin, both men looking to gain an early advantage. And speaking of Kyle Fletcher's round-robin tournament experience, Daddy Magic, all of it comes in tag
Give him a
team
shot.
tournaments. He and Mark Davis, his apparently former partner in Aussie Open, winning
Hey,
the
hey,
New Japan
back
Star
up.
Openweight Tag Team Tournament in 2022. Then later that year, earning 12 points to reach the finals of New Japan Pro Wrestling's World Tag League Tournament, the finals occurring in Sendai, Japan. So Kyle Fletcher, he has the big match experience, albeit in a tag team
Someone
scenario.
in
holy
the crowd
smokes,
has
what a
a
resume,
sign that
but
says
there's going to be nobody to tag here
"Free
tonight.
Phoenix."
Takes on Shelton Benjamin, the former Golden Gopher, University of Minnesota. All-American.
Not only that, Shelton Benjamin, seemingly to echo your point, Don, Shelton Benjamin purpose-built for these round-robin tournament scenarios. This will be
Mark,
his
we appreciate
ninth
you hanging out with
career
us while you are
round-robin
at
tournament.
work.
Shelton was a great college football player, a great track athlete as well. I just can't say enough good things about him, but
Two-time NCAA All-American wrestler as well.
Fantastic.
You know, you talk so much about Kyle Fletcher and what he did in tag team. What he has done this year, he's on a
I
four-match
really
winning
hope
streak.
that
He has 32 AEW
Shelton
wins.
wins this.
He's a former Ring of Honor television
And what a
champion,
shoulder
and
tackle.
he's only 26 years of age.
And you buried the lead. He beat Will Ospreay and beat him soundly.
I didn't bury the lead. I opened it up for you to for you to talk about it. And you did. Thank you
Steve
very much.
and Mark, how was y'all's
taking Kyle
Wednesdays?
Fletcher off of his feet momentarily, and now Fletcher, I think the gravity
card
of the
is stacked
situation, or at least the
tonight, I will
gravity of his
admit.
opponent weighing in on Kyle Fletcher. Though Fletcher, Daddy Magic, as we've seen, not one to back down from a fight. He's become
Tonight's
more
one of the
calm,
better cards
more
that we've had in a while.
intentional about his actions as we've seen over the last 12 months.
And that's what I love right here. He got taken down, rolls to the outside, taking his time, calm and cool. The moment is not too big for the young man here.
Of course, still to come tonight, the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. Jay White, the Switchblade, faces the Bastard Pack. First time ever one-on-one. We know there's a lot of animosity between the Bang Bang Gang and the Death Riders. Swerve Strickland, Max Caster opened his mouth last week. Swerve Strickland made him pay. Now they get a chance.
Yeah, I wonder what
to work
Bowens
it out
is
inside
at,
the
though.
ring.
There's a clothesline. Here we go.
Anna Jay, Penelope Ford.
Every time Shelton Benjamin
tonight.
gets any momentum,
And as we
he rolls out of the
main
ring.
event in the Gold League of the Continental Classic, Brody King, Claudio Castagnoli, both men sitting at 3 points. Both men would love to leave Dynamite, Tony, at 6.
This is it's my favorite time of year. Of course, the holidays upon us and the Continental Classic upon us. What a great combination and what a great lineup we have, top to bottom.
Oh, Ospreay is better. Wow.
They're chanting Ospreay's better to Kyle Fletcher.
That's
We already
hilarious.
proved that wasn't the case, but this is Indianapolis. We're not saying these people are educated, are we?
Any answers?
Well, I know
for you
that.
guys?
I know that was getting under his skin.
I love the strategy here because Shelton Benjamin, to me,
He's
trying
taking
play
his
cool,
time
but I
to
think
get
this
back
is
in.
frustrating him a little bit. We're dictating the pace right now. That's what Kyle Fletcher's doing.
It's more like Shelton Benjamin is dictating the pace.
Most definitely dictating the pace. I will agree.
Who's going to make the first mistake? That's what it's all about really right now.
I think the more time that Kyle Fletcher waits, the better he is. I don't think he wants to really mix it up with this great athlete.
Well, listen, Shelton Benjamin's got the strength advantage, but we've got a leverage advantage. We've got an age advantage. This is going to be a very evenly matched wrestling contest tonight.
Okay.
Just
Both men really
staying
feeling each other
either
out here.
outside the ring or
There you go.
on the rope.
That's one of the
There
most
we-
disrespectful
That
for
chop,
those of us that
yeah.
have wrestled, Daddy Magic.
That'll wake
Very
him up.
disrespectful to chop someone in the back.
Absolutely, a slap in the back. Nothing pisses you off more than that right there.
So why was that a main part of your arsenal, Don? Collar elbow tie up once again. Shelton Benjamin, knee to the midsection.
Wow, that's all right.
Can't have you disparage the people of Indiana. These people have to navigate 2 separate time zones within their own state.
How about that? How about that?
I don't observe daylight savings time
know you
or
don't.
time zones.
Swing and a miss. And Shelton Benjamin trying to go for perhaps a German suplex on Fletcher. Fletcher fighting his way out of it. Look out.
They're caught him.
Get out of this.
They're going to give him a big slam.
Fletcher dumped high on his
Yeah.
head and shoulders.
Dumped
And
hard on
Shelton
his head,
Benjamin
too.
Crouched low, accelerates forward, and Fletcher, though, uses his speed,
Nicely done right there.
avoids the contact from Shelton Benjamin, and fans, this match in the Continental Classic will continue in picture.
Okay, so far, Kyle Fletcher has, I guess, done this match exactly how you would think he would have. He's ran from Shelton basically the whole time. Shelton has tried to get offense started, and it just doesn't work because Fletcher will run to the outside And there's some two big chops from Kyle Fletcher that Shelton Benjamin is just eating. Woo! One huge chop from Shelton took Fletcher all the way down to the damn ring. I really think Shelton could win this one. But yet again, if that's the case, Steve, then we won't be seeing the finals be Fletcher and Ospreay. Now, for this Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal, for everyone that is more accustomed to AEW than what I have been, because of course this is actually what I know MJF's won it every year. He's not in it tonight, correct? Or did they add him into it last minute? Kyle Fletcher hit Lashley with a cheap shot. Now he's in control of the match. He is in it. Good Lord. Good Lord. What stomps to the chest. And now just standing on Shelton Benjamin in the corner. He said last week he might have. He did. That is right. I remember that now because that's why Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly all said they were going to be in. Now, I know what the card is. I just couldn't remember if MJF was in this Dynamite Dozen, and then all you win is the Dynamite Dozen, the big diamond ring, correct? I think it is for the ring. I don't think it's for anything else. It hasn't been advertised as anything else, at least.
Of action in the prestigious Continental Classic tournament continues. Shelton Benjamin, Kyle Fletcher, both men looking for 3 more points. Both men looking to climb the table in the Blue League.
A win by Kyle Fletcher, a win by Shelton Benjamin would each give them 6 points. So who's going to get 6 points tonight, or will it be 4 points each?
Right.
Yeah, 4 points in the event of a draw. Both men
it
would
is
take
for the
away
ring.
1
Okay.
point. It is imperative, Danny Magic, to get out into an early lead in a tournament like this. The table, the field in the Continental Classic is just so stacked.
No question about it. If you get to 6 points this early in the tournament, you really start to distance yourself.
This is the showcase of tournaments. This is what everybody shoots for.
Close on open over.
To be a part of this tournament, and you're taking a look at 2 guys.
Kenneth, we're doing great tonight. How are you doing?
No outside interference. This is really, when you think about AEW, this is what AEW is all about.
Shelton Benjamin, though, pursuing Kyle Fletcher on the floor, not giving Fletcher any room to breathe.
God.
And Fletcher bounced off the
There
barricade,
we go.
bounced off the apron, the barricade once again.
I don't know if I'd be
Here's
risking
this
the double
attack.
count here.
I agree.
Wow, into the steps. Jesus.
This is, in my opinion, uncalled for.
I'm with you. Rick Knox letting it go here.
Shelton Benjamin, I mean, didn't do anything illegal there, Tony.
He did not.
He used the environment to his advantage.
He certainly did, and thus he's got a big advantage here over Kyle Fletcher.
Don, Kyle could be in trouble here.
And of course, it is a 10 count on the floor. If Fletcher is unable to answer the count, it will be 3 points to Shelton Benjamin.
This is why no outside interference is so important in this tournament.
Look out here.
Shelton
Oh,
Benjamin
okay.
on the floor.
Ran
Fletcher
into
using
the
his speed
damn
once again
post.
to sidestep Benjamin.
And Benjamin got his arm up, but his forehead still hit that corner of that ring post.
Kyle realized there was no upside to getting back in the ring. He smartly waited for Shelton to get overconfident, make a mistake.
And Benjamin a bit dazed as Fletcher regains his composure inside
Kenneth,
the ring.
which pay-per-view are you
Genius move by
referring to?
Fletcher, you're right.
I'm not sure if it was genius or if it was self-preservation, whatever it was. It now has Shelton Benjamin on the precipice of dropping his first points in the tournament.
We had 8 here.
That's right. Walk to the back. You should quit. No.
Woo. Damn clothesline.
We got to cover. The leg is hooked. Kyle Fletcher.
That clothesline turned Shelton Benjamin inside out.
Kyle Fletcher. Great timing.
These two going back and forth. The opening contest here on Dynamite.
We think about the international implications of this tournament. There you see the back of Kyle Fletcher, what he's had to go through so far. Kazuchika Okada's in the tournament.
Yeah, perhaps the greatest tournament
Yeah,
wrestler
Okada.
of all time.
I think Okada's got to win as well.
Yeah, I mean, he's the only one better, I think.
Right. Claudio Castagnoli's in the tournament. Will Ospreay, of course, Kyle Fletcher from Australia. The Beast Mordos.
TNT champion Daniel Garcia.
Yeah. Beast Mordos from Mexico. Look at that duck. That's athleticism right there.
Yes.
Ooh, damn, one of the
Leaves
knees.
his feet with that kick.
What a shot.
Okay, nasty
Takes Benjamin
knee.
down.
You talked about the leverage advantage, Don.
Looking for a half and half suplex here.
Yeah, that's a tall order to suplex Shelton Benjamin, but
Ooh.
Michinoku driver catches Shelton creeping in and late kick out, but a kick out in time for Shelton Benjamin.
Not yet.
Kyle, you don't want to waste too much time here.
It's got to stay on him. Got to stay on him.
As Fletcher once
The running
again,
kick.
the kick this time in the corner. As Fletcher
One for
has
the
been
brain
favoring
buster.
that sheer drop
Oh,
brain
oh.
buster. Shelton
Ooh, God.
around with the kick. Stunning.
What a
Kyle
beautiful
Fletcher.
kick.
I love how these two guys are pushing each other. The winner of this match will be in the lead if, in fact, we get a winner out of this.
That's right. As we saw Saturday night at Collision, Tony, it's a 20-minute time limit.
Right.
And those, sands through the hourglass, they slip away so quickly.
The longer these matches go, the more the risk for injury to affect you
We're
later on
probably
in the
about
tournament.
15 minutes into
There's a
the
lot at
match,
stake
if not
Man,
10.
we found out last week the semifinals and the finals of the Continental Classic both taking place at one's end.
Woo.
But Shelton Benjamin,
One,
the powerbomb,
two.
the stack. And almost as if he was waiting for Kyle Fletcher to kick out.
Oh, man.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is trouble for Kyle Fletcher, Don.
Got to use those long arms.
There you
and
go.
get a rope break if you can.
He's got to get out of here. The crowd's coming alive now.
Got him in submission.
The fans here in Fishers, Indiana, they can feel 3 points in the grasp of Shelton Benjamin.
Why are they booing?
That bottom rope was in the grasp of Kyle Fletcher, protecting those 3 precious points.
And the crowd was chanting tap, 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 but Kyle Fletcher did not.
That was a great strategic move, knowing where the rope was. Good ring awareness.
Why are they
by Kyle
getting
Fletcher.
sued over that?
Shelton stalking Kyle here.
He's feeling pretty good about himself. You can just see it on his face.
As Fletcher
Woo.
stumbled
Ooh.
Kyle
the
with
point of the
Good
chain there.
Lord.
great timing
God.
by Kyle. again.
timing and precision. Extension of the leg from Kyle Fletcher, catching Shelton Benjamin, creeping in, and now Fletcher.
Elbow.
Elbow drop. He floats over.
One,
The leg
two.
is hooked.
Nope.
Oh, so close.
It's as close as it gets right there. What a match Kyle's wrestling, though.
Kyle seems to be frustrated right now, though. Let's see if, in fact, he is.
He's caught Shelton with a couple
Go for that
unprotected
kick
shots
again
right to
right
the
here.
face.
And Benjamin rising up to his feet.
Nope. Oh.
This time with the thrust kick on target.
Yeah.
All that velocity that Kyle Fletcher had worked against him. Ate that super kick.
What a great match.
God.
This match has really picked up since the opening bell.
This is something, Tony.
It really is, man.
Now the waist lock.
There's one German suplex.
And Shelton Benjamin now going to work.
There's two. Oh, Benjamin right there.
He's into trouble, Don.
Hit that high gear right here.
And Tony, we mentioned how rare it is for an athlete the size of Kyle Fletcher to be ragdolled like this is.
3 or 4 times.
Good God.
3 consecutive German suplexes.
Listen to the fans.
They're on their feet here.
As Shelton Benjamin closes
There's
out
the
to
knee.
the knee strike. Fletcher goes down.
Oh, Kyle rode onto the rope.
I'm
Very
not sure
smart.
again if
That-
that was
that
instinct
could
or
have been it.
self-preservation, but either way,
I think it was instinct.
Fletcher rolls through,
One.
sunset flip, gives up the pinning predicament
Look at
instead.
this.
Looking for the roll.
Look at this.
Wow. Wow.
He stole that one away.
Kyle Fletcher put his hand on the middle rope. The
Held
referee
on
didn't
to
see
the
it,
damn
but
rope for the win. That's
on
cheap.
the shoulders of Shelton Benjamin, and Kyle Fletcher stole 3 points to take the lead in the blue league. The block leader is Kyle Fletcher with 6 points. But fans, let's take a look back at the tournament action from this past Saturday night.
That's rough right there. From the streaming problems, that makes sense.
We continue with the Continental Classic. And now a chance to become a Continental champion. Juice Robinson almost pulled out one of his biggest wins. Nothing hidden about that blade. Will Ospreay will get 3 points.
An important victory for the aerial assassin.
But Juice, as you can see, feeling the effect.
Juice Robinson broken foot.
Take a look. There's only 7 nights to go. At Full Gear, Daniel Garcia becoming the TNT champion. No rest, eh, boys? This is it right here, the Continental Classic.
Arguably, though, right here, Garcia facing his toughest opponent on his side of the bracket. Got it! This is how he won the TNT title.
1 minute remains in the match.
What an upset this is going to be!
There's the bell! Okada hung on.
Oh, wow, they
Each man
tied.
will get 1 point.
Oh,
right
shit.
now, it seems like Kyle Fletcher has all the momentum heading into the
Comes
Continental
the-
Classic with Tony
Oh,
Schiavone.
that is
There's
hook.
the signal. And here he is.
We ain't seen
Ladies and
Hulk
gentlemen.
in weeks.
Well, Tony, Saturday night on Collision, you heard Nick Wayne, the young protege of Christian Cage, put out the challenge for this man later this month in New York City, Hammerstein Ballroom.
Wow. There's nothing like Hook in New York City, guys.
Nick Wayne, I heard what you said this past weekend. So you want to fight me in a couple weeks in New York City? Well, I got a better idea. I'd rather fight your father at Hammerstein Ballroom and leave him in worse condition than my father was left in by you guys. And for you, Nick, how about you come and fight me right here, right now?
Of course, our broadcast colleague Taz still recovering from the attack by Christian Cage. Taz requiring
Here we
a
go.
total knee replacement, but right now, it seems like Christian Cage may be coming to answer the challenge of the cold-hearted handsome devil.
Love to see that. And we
Oh,
love to get Taz
patriarchy.
back here as quickly as we can. Hopefully he's on the mend.
And there we see that dented case containing Christian Cage's contract for a shot at the AEW World Championship anytime he wants it. But
Oh,
second,
there's Wayne.
behind Kip Sabian and Nick Wayne.
This is trouble here. They jumped out right in front of us.
Yeah, they jumped right out in
We
front
need
of
Samoa
us. and this was
Joe,
a
by
plan
God.
From the word go.
But Hook not out of this fight yet. Slips from the grips of Kip Sabian. The kick for Nick Wayne, and now Red Rum locked in on Nick Wayne. Wayne could be going to sleep as now his mother.
Hook's
Here we
got
go.
a in the back of his head here.
Out Hook.
Oh,
Okay.
I think he might have heard you, Daddy Magic, because Christian Cage got caught red-handed. Now Christian, the numbers.
Still 3-on-1.
Finally catching up with Hook.
3-on-1. 4 if you can count Mother Wayne. Just absolutely brutal. This is Christian Cage to a T. To a T.
And look at this, Christian Cage calling the plays.
What do they have in mind here?
Sending Kip
I'm really
Sabian
thinking
and
that
Nick Wayne
Samoa Joe would
out to
come
the
out,
floor.
but I guess he's
Kip
not
Sabian
done
looking for
with
a chair. I'm
filming.
not sure what Nick Wayne's looking for, but Christian Cage, look at this, hammering Hook.
You got to respect Hook for what he's doing here.
Oh,
Trying to
gonna do a
defend the honor of his father.
concerto.
Look at these 2 chairs coming in.
Come on now.
Now trying to isolate the arm of Hook. It wasn't bad enough that they injured Taz. Now they have to injure Hook.
This is ridiculous.
Trying to break his wrist.
Oh! God!
No.
The concerto from Nick Wayne on that wrist of Hook.
I'm afraid we're going to need some medical attention here for Hook.
God!
So take care of your hand, and we'll talk later.
Look how smug
Take care of
Christian
your
Cage
hand.
is. This is a 4-on-1 assault.
That hand has to be broken.
Oh, we need some medical attention for Hook, but while that happens, let's head to the back where Renee Paquette is standing by.
Excuse me, Mercedes. Renee, what? You know not to ask me any questions before I have to say something. Indianapolis!
Yeah.
To your CEO. Mercedes, after we spoke last week on Rampage, Camille was found attacked backstage. Do you care to comment? Didn't I tell you not to speak of that name ever again? Are you obsessed with Camille? Look, everybody knows Camille quit. That means she doesn't work for me anymore. That means I am not liable. I have no concerns for Camille, but you know what I am concerned about? Anna Jay sticking her nose where it doesn't belong. You see how full here I showed the entire world why I am the greatest TBS champion of all time. Now tonight, Anna Jay has a match against Penelope Ford, and I'll be watching that match very closely. And just remember, ladies, there's always a price to pay when you mess with money. Bye, Renee.
Let me tell you what I don't want to see.
Has begun and continues this Saturday on a very special collision live from GalaxyCon in Columbus, Ohio. And next Wednesday at Winter is Coming from Kansas City. The Gold League takes center stage.
Winter is coming next Wednesday.
Plus, Mariah May defends the Women's World Championship against Mina Shirakawa. These and all Continental Classic events are on sale now at AEWTIX.com.
So, of course, we will be live for the Winter is Coming event. It's more of an AEW Dynamite. And then, of course, they're doing a New Year's bash. And then they're also doing a Christmas special prior to. So, it's all going to be very interesting. But I don't know. So the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royale is next. I have no idea who's all in this. We do know MJF is. We know Adam Cole is. We know Kyle O'Reilly is. And then, of course, not sure the remainder. So, when is Tribute to the Troops? Find out quick. Friday, December 8th. That is not right. That was last year's. Okay. No, it is December 8th, which is Sunday at 8 p.m. on Fox. I'm going to check that out really quick. See what we can find out here. Sunday. No, sorry. Yeah. It says December 8th at 8 o'clock, but I don't see it. Yeah, I'm not finding anything, but it says it's supposed to be the 8th.
Man, why were you out there playing with him, letting him stick around? That's not what we do, man! I love you, man, but I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed with your performance, man. That ain't how we do it, baby.
We have a camera in that way. We're doing it. My bad.
God almighty. Yep. Holy shit.
The Hurt
Well,
Syndicate
there we go.
living up to their name. Shelton Benjamin,
That's what we do.
MVP, and Bobby Lashley not taking this loss lightly. And
What is going on back there?
Yeah,
They attack a production assistant. What is wrong with that?
we'll say Shelton Benjamin, he's going to have
I
an
mean,
axe to grind
other
for the rest
than
of the Continental Class, but right now,
Shelton
we are
Benjamin
turning
lost
this
to
match
Kyle
the
Fletcher.
Dynamite
That's it.
Battle Royal.
Introducing the final participant, Adam Cole.
The rules of the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. You are thrown over the top rope. Both feet touch the floor. You are eliminated. There are 12 men vying for a shot at the Dynamite Diamond Ring. The last 2 men remaining in this Battle Royal tonight will face off. 1 week from tonight, Dynamite Winter is coming. They will meet one-on-one.
What?
The winner of that match, Tony Schiavone, going on to World's End Saturday, December 28th. And they will face MJF for the Dynamite Diamond Ring.
Well, we saw last week.
The last 2 people in the ring. So
Yeah, I better let
the winner, the last 2 is going to be Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly. Oh, watch! I already know.
Adam Cole, Kyle O'Reilly, both.
MK, welcome back, my friend.
MJF was talking. They both said they wanted to be in this, and they are in this. But there's some bad blood there.
Yeah, it seems like Adam Cole, the last thing he wants is to run afoul of Kyle O'Reilly. But it seems to me, Danny Magic, that Kyle O'Reilly blames Adam Cole for what happened to Roderick Strong, and his broken arm.
Where do all the loyalties lie? That's what I want to know.
I don't.
Well, not only are Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole in this match, as are Brian Cage and Lance Archer of the Don Callis family, Dante and Darius Martin of Top Flight, Action Andretti, and Leo Rush, the Butcher, Evil Uno, Rocky Romero, Mark Davis of Aussie Open. You know he's got a long history with MJF as well. So a lot of men that would love to get their hands on Maxwell Jacob Friedman come later this month in Orlando.
Yeah, the Butcher in there has had a lot of success in Battle Royals.
Oh, but Evil Uno
taking
a moment to appeal to
I don't
the
see
crowd.
anyone
Davis
else
hoists him up,
in
and
this
Uno
that
now on the apron, swinging a miss by Davis.
that has the opportunity.
Down goes Evil Uno, and out goes Evil Uno.
Turned the wrong way. Now the Butcher.
The
Look
Butcher.
at this.
Trying to get Mark Davis over the top here.
Yeah, the
Nope.
Butcher, Mark Davis, Lance Archer, Brian Cage, the biggest men in this match. And as you mentioned, the Butcher with a lot of success in Battle Royals.
Ooh, damn.
Elimination after elimination seems to come to the Butcher.
Guys, these matches are so dangerous. Somebody could just roll an ankle. You got somebody get landed
I'm
on you. You don't
telling
know
you.
what's coming, what's behind you. You have no idea.
It is most
Lance
definitely.
Archer now with Darius Martin out on the apron. As remember how MJF, he employed the Don Callis family almost as mercenaries to prevent Adam Cole
It's
from
going to
making
be
it to the
Adam
match
Cole.
at full gear. And it was the Dynamite Diamond Ring that Konosuke Takeshita used that was successful in preventing Cole from making it to that match.
Yeah, MJF always has a plan.
It's going to be
There's
Adam
no
Cole
question
and
about that, and he wants to
O'Reilly.
make sure that he
Unless
is the
it's
only
Leo,
one
but I don't think
to
Leo.
have that diamond ring. He's been the only owner of it since we started these.
Yeah, MJF since 2019, every year he has won that Dynamite Diamond Ring, and it has been pivotal in his ascent here in All Elite Wrestling, Daddy Magic.
sure
We've
has.
seen him use that ring how many times now over the years? Smashing people in the face with this thing.
A ton.
Now Lance Archer going to work Taking out Rocky Romero, a shot to the back of Mark Davis and Daddy Magic. That's what makes these battle royals so dangerous. You can be focused on one opponent, and then from out of nowhere, another man just clips you from behind.
That's what I was saying. You don't know what's coming next. I appreciate the Mark Davis here trying to hang out in the corner. That's probably the safest place you could be.
Yeah, you don't want to be on the apron of the ring like Top Flight is right now.
And Leo Rush, Action Andretti.
Oh, my God! Wow! They eliminated Top Flight.
They look great. Can't believe it.
Andretti and Leo Rush, of course, they've been associated with Top Flight for months now.
God, what a ride.
Come out here with the matching
Rocky
gear.
Romero and Kyle O'Reilly.
Is for a match next week.
Never mind.
Is coming with the winner, moving on to World's End for a shot at MJF in the Dynamite Diamond Ring.
It's going to come down to the last two, maybe.
Oh, boy.
Let's see what happens.
Power driver.
Good night, Butcher.
If Leo Rush and Action Andretti are the last two, it'll be every man for himself.
A clubbing shot by Brian Cage.
Boys. Or
Mark Davis.
What about Archer and
holy smokes, guys? These beefy bastards going at it.
But look at this, Mark Davis trying to fight off two men. A tall order given the size of Cage and Archer. And look at this, Mark Davis just getting ping-ponged by Cage and Archer.
They're just beating up Excalibur.
Boy, Mark Davis better look out here.
And there goes Mark Davis.
Davis sent to the outside. He is eliminated, and the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal continues in picture-in-picture.
Yeah, so while we are at commercial break here, Steve, I'm going to continue to try to find this. Hold on. So, it's the tribute to the troops is normally a annual thing they do no matter what, though. Yeah, I'm still looking. Let's see. Hold on. When was this one? Yeah, I'm not seeing it at all, which is very odd, especially for WWE. Okay, so last year they had one. Maybe there's haven't announced it yet for this year. Yeah, it has to have not been advertised yet. But I don't think Triple H would not do it.
Survive the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. They will meet next Wednesday night. Dynamite. Winter is coming with the winner. Moving on to face MJF at World's End for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. Leo Rush, Action Andretti.
Oh, wow.
Rocky Romero, Adam Cole, The Butcher, Brian Cage, and Lance Archer. Archer, all those men still alive in this match. And now
got here
Lio Rush and Action Andretti working in tandem to get Rocky Romero out to the apron.
Somebody could score 2 for 1 here.
That's right, Kyle O'Reilly of the conglomeration.
And what an uppercut from Rocky.
That's
a little pump kick.
Wow, pump kick, catching Rocky in the jaw.
There's a running boot.
From O'Reilly, eliminates Action Andretti.
How do you do, Action Andretti? See you later.
God.
How about Rocky Romero hanging on here?
There goes Rocky. Nope.
Now hanging on to Lio Rush.
Oh.
The running kick.
Gonna dump him over here.
And Rocky Romero, the low bridge. Out goes Lio Rush.
How about that? Again, and Rocky
There
gets
goes
back
Leo.
in the ring.
This thing's breaking down now. How many we got left?
Conglomeration.
It's
2
Rocky
from Don
Romero,
Callis.
O'Reilly, the conglomeration.
We're halfway done.
Don Callis family members Lance Archer and Brian Cage, the Butcher and Adam Cole.
Look out!
Oh, the chopping
Yeah,
kick to the back
TKO
of the
might
knee
have. I don't know.
from Rocky Romero saves Kyle O'Reilly, but the lariat takes him off his feet. Now Romero popped up into the grip.
Oh, sweet God.
Look at that choke slam over the top. Rocky Romero has been eliminated.
The big guy standing tall in this one so far.
Now the Butcher across the ring. He was charging in at Adam Cole. Right-hand Butcher.
He's fighting back, man. Oh, my God.
Hey, well, you don't want to be exchanging right hands with the Butcher.
You got to get off the apron underneath the rope.
Oh, yeah.
Butcher drops down, and he's eliminated as well.
We're down to 4.
Brian Cage, Lance Archer, Kyle O'Reilly, and Adam Cole. Last 4 men standing.
Boy, the Murder Machine is having a great battle royal here.
Oh, Archer went for that kick, and now O'Reilly.
He's dumping over.
Nope.
Oh,
Not yet.
Archer. His size almost worked against him there. His feet very nearly grazing the floor, but Adam Cole. Thrust kick and low bridge.
Brian Cage still not going.
He's right there. Just bite his hands at him.
Adam Cole trying to eliminate Brian Cage. And Cage trying to fight his way back into the ring.
Oh, Cage too strong, man.
But Cole,
Oh, God.
I think Cole had his grip on the rope.
Not where you want to be. Anything can happen here right now.
Kick to the knee. As Kyle
Damn, what a choke
that top
slam.
turnbuckle.
Kyle O'Reilly's in trouble.
Thinking.
Oh, got caught.
He was thinking Panama Sunrise, but it's a
There you go.
super kick. Brian Cage goes down. He's seated on the apron.
Remember, it's got to be
Still
both
not.
feet touching the floor here.
That's a bit of a fluke there. He just landed on his butt.
Yeah, this is not looking good for the Don Callis family.
There it is.
Cage and Archer are eliminated.
The winners of this match, Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole.
And now we know 1 week from tonight, Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole will face off one-on-one for a shot at Maxwell Jacob Friedman at World's End for the Dynamite Diamond Ring. And you can tell by body language alone, Tony, this is not what Adam Cole wanted.
No, Kyle O'Reilly says, boy, this will be some moral conflict for Cole to even get in the ring with him. But
I'm
now
going to
he's got
say that
1 week from tonight,
somehow
winner is
Kyle
coming.
O'Reilly wins
Cole
that one.
O'Reilly, one-on-one.
Jamie Hader. I see you. Had a comeback of a lifetime. It's my turn to come back. I want it. And show how strong I am. Stronger than you. It's my turn. I see you. Watch your back. The house always wins.
Okay. Okay.
Just let me do the talking. Just let me do the talking. Best wrestler alive. Best wrestler alive.
Max, ahead of your match tonight against
Yes.
Is everything good here?
Everything's great. Thank you, Renee, for
You know what,
asking.
Renee? Everything is not all right. We have been sitting here for the past hour trying to talk him out of this. You see, MVP is so far up in your head, you're not thinking straight. What we've built, what we've become, has not been done by one person. Not Anthony, not you, and not me. Yes, You're the best wrestler alive, and we have all the faith in the world in you. But you are going about this tonight all wrong.
No. No.
No.
Okay, he's just not listening to me. Please talk some sense into him.
You call yourself the best wrestler alive? Go prove it.
Okay, thank you for the support. Some support. Thank you. Thank you. Guys, big match tonight. I need all your support. Hands in on 3. Ready? Break it down. 1, 2, 3. Best wrestler alive. Woo! Woo! Woo!
I'm gonna punch you. He said I'm gonna punch you.
Well, Max Caster with a lot to prove.
Swerve house.
People with this one, Tony.
You're not kidding. And how about that?
Nope, MJF was not there.
Next match, one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Being accompanied by Prince Nana from Tacoma, Washington, weighing 230 pounds. Swerve Strickland.
Let's take you back to how this match came about. Swerve Strickland, he had the floor last week at Dynamite until he was interrupted by Max Caster.
Swerve, you used to be like a house of fire. Like a house fire. House fire, that's a bar. Whoa.
Yeah, Max Caster might want to choose his words a little more judiciously, especially when Swerve Strickland's involved.
We're talking about the house burning down, of course. What's got into this guy, Max Caster?
I don't think he knows how to choose his words differently. He's always run off at the mouth. And did you notice how Swerve Strickland came to the ring?
All business.
All business.
And his opponent, Max Caster.
There we go.
Yo! Listen! Yo! The best wrestler alive is uncivilized. Swerve, how'd you lose the belt to a crippled guy? Signed a big contract, what you hiding? I know you stealing money like Hunter Biden. Your mom's house burnt down, it's too bad. She can move in with me, I'll be your new dad.
God
So
almighty.
step to the side, cause everybody loves the best wrestler alive.
What is he thinking?
And Caster might want to keep the headphones on because the chorus of boos here in Fisher's
And Swervy
Indiana.
boy, that's what we call him.
Whoa!
That's what we call
Yeah,
a
here we
Caster
go.
drop.
Well, Swerve's had just about enough, boys.
Swerve Strickland not wasting any time, forcing Max Caster to eat his words.
Who's hat?
Prince Nana getting the people going here.
And it was
He
just
made-
11 days ago that
Yeah.
Max Caster and Anthony Bowens, they
You
had
might
a
have
chance to
fucked up,
regain the
pal.
AEW World Tag Team Championship, but Caster, he wanted to be front and center. He seems like, I mean, it's not
I
even
have fucked up
seems.
just
In
a
his
little
own
bit
words,
here,
he's the breakout star of the Acclaim, not Anthony Bowens.
Yeah, and you know what? It goes back to what Daddy Ass said just a moment ago. He said that MVP is filling his head with these designs, with these feelings, and
A famous attempt by Caster. And
Oh, God. Dropped
German
him.
suplex, and it was that business card passed to Max Caster by MVP that really seems to set
House.
Caster off on this path where he thinks that he's the star of the Acclaim.
Listen, the Acclaim, that they've done it all. They've been tag team champions.
trios champions.
One of the most popular acts here in AEW. And sometimes you grow almost
Yeah, they have
complacent,
been.
and it just takes somebody to plant the little seed. And that's kind of what we've seen here in the head of Max Caster. He's the star.
And Tony, speaking of 11 days ago, remember what we saw when Swerve Strickland and Bobby Lashley met at Full Gear. It was,
Ooh.
I mean, it
Very
was
smart by
as close to a
Caster.
one-sided
Pulled him
match
down.
as we've seen
Dropped
Swerve
him off the
Strickland
damn
involved in.
steps. Very
Absolutely
smart.
was, because Bobby Lashley is one of the most incredible athletes that's ever graced an
There you go.
AEW ring. I don't think that's kind of a surprise. But right now, Max Caster, this thing about world's best wrestler, greatest wrestler, whatever he can.
Best wrestler alive.
Okay, best wrestler alive. Whatever he considers himself, I like the confidence. But listen,
House go- Yeah.
Call from Swerve Strickland. Swerve Strickland has returned to action after full gear, and he
It
is
starts on
firing
Wednesdays at
cylinders.
12 p.m.
Not see
lunchtime.
that coming. Neither did Max Caster, who didn't see that one coming
It's
either.
live on
Two in a
Twitter,
row
Chris.
from the former AEW World Champion.
126-day reign as the AEW World Champion before he lost.
Indianapolis coming live for Swerve.
In London.
Give him another house call, Swerve.
That's Swerve Strickland showing off perhaps his killer instinct here tonight.
Wow.
House call. Swerve Strickland.
1, 2, 3. What's such an easy damn win?
Strickland. Maybe, just maybe, Max Caster will look at this and think, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have said what I said.
Guys, is Swerve Strickland a star or what?
He's a stud, man.
Take a look.
What a return to form for Swerve Strickland after full gear. Max Caster pushing Swerve's buttons with that comment about the house on fire. But wait a second, Swerve.
He ain't done.
What's going on in his mind here?
I don't know, where's he looking?
Sure ain't.
Oh, he's looking back in the ring.
Remember Swerve Strickland, he refers to himself as the most dangerous man in professional wrestling.
Hold on now.
And the most dangerous man
Go, Swerve,
in pro
stop.
wrestling may not be done with the best wrestler alive.
The best wrestler alive is going to rue the day that he said what he said.
What you trying to prove here,
Go,
Swerve?
Swerve, stop.
The fans are rabid.
Oh, they're with it. They're with it big time.
As Caster, he's been rocked by those house calls, but now Swerve.
He's got nowhere to go here.
Swerve house. Swerve house.
Strickland to the
Ow.
Swerve stomp.
What a statement.
That is what happens when you cross Swerve Strickland.
Don't waste my time anymore. We have a little bit left till 2024, and it's going to belong to Swerve. Lashley, this isn't over yet.
Swerve Strickland apparently with some unfinished business, and understandably so, Tony.
No question about that. What a win for Swerve.
Yeah, I don't understand there being
Still to come tonight,
two
Dynamite
different
Live on
winners.
TBS. It will be the first ever one-on-one meeting between the Bastard Pack and the Switchblade. Jay White, plus our main event tournament action in the Continental Classic Gold League. Brody King, Claudio Castagnoli, both men sitting at 3 points. Both men looking to jump.
That'll
into a
probably
lead.
end in a draw.
And fans, DraftKings Sportsbook is an official partner of AEW. New customers bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if your bet wins. Simply download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and sign up with the promo code DYNAMITE.
We will, yeah.
And now for a word from our partners at DraftKings.
We will most definitely see Moxley in that match. Of course, while we are at commercial break, we do have the Kraken Tribal membership. Anyone is free to look into that and see if that is something you are interested in. Once you join the Kraken Tribal membership, you will get access to our monthly giveaways. You'll also be added to the Wrestling with the Kraken podcast, where we talk about WWE, AEW, TNA, and so much more. That link is down below. Fearfully Confident, how has your Wednesday been? I know the Continental Classic, it seems to be going pretty well. But like Steve said, there is the possibility that it does come down to Fletcher and Ospreay. My thing is, if it does, to say it does, right? What's the possible ending that should happen there? Fletcher, Ospreay, then Ospreay and Okada. Victor asks, how are you enjoying the show? I'm actually enjoying the show. I really am. This is a better Dynamite than we've had in the past few weeks. So it's very, very interesting so far. I think creative may finally be making a change. Victor, how are you enjoying the show? Did you watch The Penguin? Have not got around to watching The Penguin yet. Penguin, I want to watch it. I know it's on HBO. It is something I'm interested in, as I am a Marvel and DC fan. You're on PST. You cannot access it yet. So wait, you can't watch Dynamite yet because you're in PST? Is that what you mean?
Go. We witnessed the photo finish at the conclusion of the Dynamite Dozen Battle Royal. Kyle O'Reilly and Adam Cole near simultaneous eliminations to be the last two men standing. It was clear that Adam Cole wants no part of Kyle O'Reilly 1 week from tonight.
Look at this. There it is.
Yep. Winner is coming.
Yeah, there we see that at Winner is Coming. Dynamite a week from tonight. Cole O'Reilly one-on-one. And we understand we have some words from MJF himself. Brother.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, this is classic. You kind of deserve it, man. Do you remember Better Than You, baby? We were white hot. Everybody in the company was happy. I mean, there wasn't this madness going on. Me with the world title, you standing by my side was record-breaking. Adam? And then you turned on me. For what? Because you thought I was going to turn on you first? You don't have any proof of that, man. And look at the butterfly effect that you've created for it. Because of your actions, your friend Roderick Strong's arm is broken. Because of your actions, now you're going to have to face your best friend Kyle O'Reilly and beat the out of him just to get an opportunity to get your hands on me at World's End for my Dynamite Diamond ring. And to make matters worse, because of you cheating me out of my world title, now Jon Moxley has picked it up and he has taken over All Elite Wrestling and he rules with an iron fist. People are getting murdered every week, Adam, and it's all on you.
MJF is right. 100%.
And I'm sick of it, Adam Cole. I am sick of you walking around pretending you're the hero when really you're the villain. The jaundice-infested villain who must be terminated. And you will be, Adam. Because I don't think you can beat Kyle O'Reilly. Matter of fact, I know you can't beat him. And that will be proven next week on Dynamite. And for that, you can thank me later.
As MJF said,
yeah, he was 100% right.
Dynamite.
Holy shit.
Winter is coming. Adam
Called
Cole,
him
Kyle O'Reilly, the winner,
infested.
moves
Wow.
on to World's End to face MJF for the Dynamite Diamond ring. But fans, coming up next on Dynamite, a first time ever one-on-one matchup. Let's take a look at this rivalry between the Bastard Pack and Switchblade Jay White. It's Jay White, the Blade Runner on Christian. Jay has been out for revenge. Jay White with his back turned, Pack and Claudio Castagnoli.
I don't think there was a single lie told. This match is gonna be good. So this is all built from last week.
This next battle is set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing 222 pounds, Switchblade Jay White.
Well, Switchblade Jay White coming into this match, flying.
I ain't gonna lie, that's pretty tough. He's talking to the guns and Juice, and then looked at the camera and said they're all gone.
Breaking his leg in his match against Will Ospreay in the Continental Classic. He is out of action for the foreseeable future. Switchblade Jay White now finds himself a man on an island.
You know, it's not a Continental Classic match, but he has nobody in ringside to help him out when he would have all members of the Bang Bang Gang with him. And you know that Pac is not here alone. The Death Riders never are.
And his opponent from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, weighing 217 pounds, he is 1/3 of the AEW World Trios Champions. He is
the Bastard.
Pac.
And Daddy Magic, John Moxley, the AEW World
Cole
Champion.
beats O'Reilly, then MJF beats Cole. D2 Strong showing up in a sling.
In his words, an emissary of the Death
That would work
Riders
for
in
me,
the Bastard
fearfully.
Pac.
That
I
would
don't
work
think
for me.
There's going to be anything diplomatic about what Pac does to Switchblade Jay White here tonight under orders from John Moxley.
Well, Jay White has his work cut out for him. No question about it. Where is this guy coming from, guys?
Oh, there's Yuta.
Right now, is he alone?
They are right behind us.
And there's Wheeler Yuta, also part of the AEW World Trios Champions, part of the Death Riders.
That's like I said, they're not out here alone. We know Claudio Castagnoli
I
is in the
did
building.
not. Who was that?
Claudio's got a match coming up in the tournament.
That's right, our main event match tonight. Claudio Castagnoli, Brody King, Continental Classic tournament action. But where there's one Death Rider, there's typically many.
Yep.
That's
Just
just
someone
it. John Moxley
painted
using
up like
Pac here
Don
to dismantle
Houser.
Jay White, protecting his championship. That's got to be what this is about, right, guys?
Yeah, you know, this is not a part, as I said, of the Continental
Why
Classic.
did he
but this is
refuse?
Oh, wait,
What is Yuta doing?
Wheeler Yuta up on the apron and trying to draw the attention of Switchblade Jay White, but Jay White doing a good job of keeping his eyes directly fixed on his opponent.
Jay White knows what the deal is here tonight. He knows the Death Riders are all around him. He's got nobody in his corner.
Yeah, but he's fearless. He's looking at a man who's had 40 wins since his arrival here in AEW.
God.
To the chest.
Jay White himself getting over an injury all summer long with that foot.
An injury
There you go.
courtesy
Good smart.
of Hangman Adam Page and courtesy of Christian Cage as well.
Missed 94 days because of it.
It's been a rough year for the Bang Bang Gang.
As Pac charging in, elevated up and over the top. Jay White swinging a miss. Shoulder the midsection by Pac, rolling off the back of Jay White. And Pac
Almost had him.
Wow.
That was smart by Pac. Get right. Oh, wow.
Pac bailing out in some frustration there from the Bastard Pac. But fans, don't miss your chance to witness history at Globe Life Field, home of the Texas Rangers in Arlington, as AEW All In Texas takes place on Saturday, July 12th. Early access tickets are available, as well as all elite experience packages. Right now, AEWTIX.com. You can use the promo code RANGERS, RANGERS, to get your tickets now before they open to the general public. This Monday, December 9th at AEWTIX.com.
There you go.
Jay White doing a good
Wouldn't
job.
be bad to go to Texas
fighting
to see
while
all out.
outnumbered.
All in. Thanks for this.
Yeah, you know, he's wrestling with a lot of confidence here, Excalibur, and that's why he's doing so well, even outnumbered.
I mean, remember, Switchblade Jay White, 2 consecutive victories over Hangman Adam Page since Jay White's return from injury. 2 victories over former AEW World Champion.
Good. Yeah, what a
Could
drop.
be why Switchblade Jay White. Oh, wait, cover here. Lateral press.
Some time there.
Kick
This
out by
is
Pac,
not
but could be
the
why
Continental Classic.
Jay White at Full Gear Daddy Magic.
This is just a
chose that time to
one-on-one.
put Jon Moxley, the AEW World Champion, on notice.
He's got the momentum. He's feeling good. He's got the confidence, like you said.
Yeah, it was amid all that chaos after Jon Moxley defeated Orange Cassidy. Understand Orange Cassidy still recovering from whatever that chemical substance that Yuta and Jon Moxley poured down his
got
throat.
some damn mat burn.
That
That's
was
crazy.
brutal. That was brutal to watch. Brutal to even watch the footage of it afterwards.
But I mean, that's the name of the game for the Death Riders. Is that
God.
violence? It's intimidation.
They don't just want to beat you. They want to hurt you. They want to end your career.
Oop, caught
Just
the
like
boot
they
that
did
time.
for Brian Danielson, but the boot
Oh,
by Pac, but Jay
God.
White catching Pac and dumping him on the outside. Rough landing on the apron for the bastard.
Yeah, the lower back, top of the hips. Hit very, very hard. I mean, Jay White, you know what? This is nothing new for him. We're talking about an international star.
As Pac flattened out on the apron. And likewise, the same could be said about Pac,
Yeah,
the
watch,
international
Jay White,
star, not only in his native England,
surprisingly,
but really making his name for himself first
is
in
in
North
control.
America, then in Japan. Cover here.
Hey, what though, guys? What a start here for Jay
Kinda
White in this
what?
contest.
Yeah, Jay White doing a good job of ignoring Wheeler Yuta on the outside, keeping his focus on Pac. But you know Yuta is probably just biding his time, Tony, looking for an opening when the referee's attention is diverted.
This whole thing with Yuta is so bizarre. I just can't put my...
And Yuta still acts like you don't want to be
The
there.
Death Riders a little bit.
It seems like he's, I don't know, that he's under some sort of spell from Jon Moxley.
Yeah, I mean, he was the man in Wheeler Yuta that was so loyal to Brian Danielson, but once I
Here we
think
go.
Yuta realized, it's Wheeler Yuta sweeping the leg of Jay White.
There we go.
Taking White down on the outside. The referee didn't see it because his eyes were locked on Pac.
Wow, what a shot.
Yeah, the chorus of boos ringing out.
Yeah, they hate Wheeler Yuta.
And with good cause. I mean, it was Yuta who, once the career of Brian Danielson was seemingly at an end,
right,
very, very readily switched his loyalties to Jon Moxley.
Yeah, just the prototypical backstabber.
Look out now.
Yeah.
Sent hard into the barricade. And
I mean, what are you going to do if you're Jay White?
Gut
It's
first
2-1.
into the barricade.
There's nothing to be done. They're out right beside us here.
as referee Paul Turner giving the count to both men on the outside. Fans, action in this match continues. Picture in picture.
Listen, the picture in picture's fantastic. We know. It's easy to keep up with. But yeah, Steve, no one's in this one for the Continental Classic. Even though they probably should be, in all honesty. But no, not this one. We also still got Anna Jay and Penelope Ford. And then our main event is Claudio Castagnoli and Brody King. That one for Anna Jay will be decided on if she will get a title shot. I think she'll get one at World's End. And I honestly, that Brody King and Claudio match, I think it comes down to a draw. I think it goes the whole 20. I truly don't see it going. I don't have it going any other way. Anna Jay gets no more title shots against May. No, she's going to get a title shot against Mercedes Moné. Hopefully she will be the one to dethrone Monet this time.
Fisher's Event Center just outside of Indianapolis, Indiana. We are witnessing the Bastard Pack controlling Switchblade, Jay White. Pack, of course, representing Jon Moxley's Death Riders. Jay White, perhaps with designs on Moxley's AEW World Championship, but he has to go through the Bastard here tonight, Tony.
And it's not easy to go through the Bastard Pack. And yes, Wheeler Yuta helped him get the advantage, but right now, Jay White fighting but Pack is just too much offense right now, guys.
What an exchange right there, back and forth. These two young athletes, two studs here in AEW, going at it.
Pack very easily to his feet, but Jay White, the boot, or excuse me, and now that half and half front suplex. Pack, very dangerous landing in the corner.
Absolutely dangerous landing. That could rip out a knee, blow a hamstring, the way he hit those turnbuckles.
Could have been the
Not
move,
in the way.
the opening that Jay White was looking for here.
And you have to imagine that Jay White, even though Juice Robinson would be still part of the Continental Classic, you'd have to imagine Jay White would love to have another set of eyes watching his back as he goes to war with the Death Riders, were it not for the injury to Juice Robinson.
Absolutely. A man on his own. Look at this, man. He is in a high gear right now, guys.
Intensity picking up here.
But Pack trying to turn the tables. Jay White turns him right back in his favor as Jay White.
It's all over Pack right now.
Now the hammer throw into the corner. Reverse Pack swing. Jay White.
Good DDT.
Bam! DT. Jay White floats over. Hooks the leg. Pack barely beating the referee's 3 count.
Yeah, but he beat the referee's 3 count because he landed on top of Jay White after that DDT.
That could have been it. Took an extra second or two there.
All right.
Jay White holding his ribs. Still feeling the pain. It's a very physical contest
He's
here.
going to go on the floor here, which may not be advisable.
When it's 2-on-1,
God,
you're right, Tony.
Look behind him.
Throwing punches to the wind here, Jay White.
Yuta, 1/3 of the AEW World Trios champions, alongside Pack and Claudio Castagnoli, watching his fellow Death Rider in this match as Jay White, he likes that Uranage from that position.
Yeah, Wheeler Yuta didn't do anything that time. He didn't want to get thrown out.
Yeah, very
There you go. Good German suplex. Let's go.
about his involvement in the match is Wheeler Yuta, but
There's
the Uranage.
Nagi.
But he had to take a big German suplex from Pack to land it.
Going back and forth. Both men are down.
Fans are loving this one.
They're appreciating it. The athleticism, the intensity. Two of the best here in AEW going at it right now.
Yeah, you see the fatigue setting in for both men. This has been very physical, both inside and outside of the ring. Off the barricades, off the aprons. As referee Paul Turner giving the 10 count to both men. And both men taking this opportunity to recover, but if they don't answer it,
we got a draw.
Yeah, we have no contest.
Jay White's got his eyes focused, though.
But Pack pulling himself up to his feet with the assistance of the ropes with Jay White.
Oh, my God.
Ran right into the boot of the Bastard.
Jay White
Sweet
recovered
God,
quickly,
what a
but made a
move.
mistake running in that time, obviously.
It's almost like Pac lured him in there. Nicely done.
And now with Jay White down in the corner, Pack could be looking to take flight here.
He may go with the Black Arrow here, and if that's it, he could win it right now.
Could be it here.
Pack has
He
so
won't
many
hit the
weapons
Black
off
Arrow.
that top rope. He
White's
finds
gotta
his
move.
footing, shooting star press, no, rolls through. Jay White there, Blade Runner. Avoided by Pack.
Standing
Now standing
switches.
switches all around. Back elbow from Pack. Jay White though.
You can almost feel it. Something's got to give here.
So up to the midsection, doubles over Jay White. And now Pack going to work. Drop kick to the side of the head. White avoids it. And
Nope.
wow. Pack lands on his feet.
There it was.
Pack avoided the first one, but not the second. The half and half suplex.
The back of the head, the back of the neck.
Guns up. What a freaking match.
And Switchblade Jay White could be looking for a Blade Runner here.
Nope.
No.
Went for it.
Wow, transitions. Standing brutalizer. This is a
Oh,
disaster for Jay
brutalizer.
White.
He's got it locked in.
This is unbelievable.
Jay White's bleeding. bleeding from the mouth, it looks like.
Yes, he is. Pac has forced so many opponents to submit in this very hold. The brutalizer cinched in, the blood flowing from the mouth of Switchblade
It's
Jay White.
indeed. Gosh.
White carrying the weight of his opponent, center of the ring.
Those hands are locked.
Look at this, though. Jay White attempting to will himself on.
Just fall back, Jay. Fall back.
How's he doing this?
Jay White, the right arm outstretched, looking for the rope break, but Pac.
Oh my God, barely got it.
That was a Superman effort right there by Jay White.
It's just the will to survive the fight.
But look at this, Pac holding on to the last
To the count of 5.
to inflict maximum damage.
Not again.
Boom, running knee from Yuta.
Again, the referee didn't
That's
see who was
it.
arguing with Pac inside the ring.
That's it, boys. That's it.
You're kidding me.
And now Jay White may be cooked.
Come on. Paul Turner.
Oh no! Wow, the Blade Runner and no 1, 2, 3. What a fucking match!
Switchblade Jay White.
Unbelievable.
That was a match right there.
Athlete like Switchblade Jay White, sometimes that's all it takes. We know Pac is world class.
That's right. Unbelievable. It just takes 1 second to change the tide of a match. Oh boy, what do we got here?
Okay.
Getting a little Blade Runner for himself as well, but now Marina Shafir.
Jay, just give it to her. Give it to her.
Get ready for Willow.
Shafir stalking around Jay White.
No.
But it was all
Never mind, there's Moxley.
The world champion is here.
You had to know this was going to happen.
John Moxley continuing his path of destruction, continuing to target
God.
Jay White.
Get your hands up, Jay.
Don't even think about it.
And here's the thing, Tony. I mean,
I was thinking
John
Hangman
Moxley,
might come out.
he
Probably
spent
not
weeks
now.
trying to get Orange Cassidy to step up, as now he's got Jay White locked in, perhaps.
Wow.
Shift.
What's wrong with this guy?
And we saw Jay White. He did step up. He took a shot. He took a swing at the AEW World Champion, and somehow Moxley, in his deranged mind, feels insulted by this.
This guy's an animal,
to say the least.
And you know what?
And here we go.
At John Moxley.
The damn Hangman.
Oh my God! Moxley was leaving, but now he's not going anywhere.
Well,
Hangman Adam Page, perhaps with his own designs on John Moxley in the AEW World Championship.
what is about to happen here?
Oh, Moxley and Hangman.
Are they about to swing too?
Oh, it's some great stuff going. What's this?
Oh, Orange Cassidy.
And a cameraman.
What about
Nope.
production crew? Oh, but there's Orange Cassidy!
The Cassidy ain't done.
Full gear!
And now Hangman attacks. Okay.
Creating the opening for Hangman Adam Page. As Cassidy and Marina Shafir fighting off, and Hangman Adam Page, even though he's not 100%, he's taking the fight to the world champions.
It's all over him.
Come on, Jay.
Oh no.
Oh wow, Orange Cassidy got rid of Marina.
And Pac and Wheeler Yuta focusing their fire, protecting their job.
Orange punch. There's another orange punch.
Give it to Moxley.
Look at the face! Look at the face of Orange Cassidy!
What are we waiting for?
This place is coming unglued! Yes!
There's another one.
Moxley, Jay, and Jay White.
I love it.
There you go.
Wow, what a moment! What an incredible Dynamite moment! As look at this, Hangman Adam Page pulling himself up, looking at John Moxley, struggling to his feet. Fans
Hook shot. And here comes Christian.
United.
Holy shit.
For a moment here tonight with the fans chanting AEW.
It feels good, boys.
Oh, wait a second. Christian Cage with that contract for his shot at the AEW World Championship.
This could be interesting at World's End.
What will this mean for World's End coming up on December 28th, live from Orlando on pay-per-view?
So we could possibly...
Julia, I can't quite figure you out. But something I do know about you is that you like to play these little mind games, don't you? That doesn't work for me, mate. I'm more of a face-to-face or a fist-to-face type of gal. What is this all about anyway? My triumphant return at Wembley. Everyone and their mothers is pissed off about that. Just like you. For whatever reason, I don't know. I don't know how many times I have to say this to you and anybody that will listen. I came back to right wrongs. I came back to settle scores, and that has nothing to do with you. I was on the cusp of something great. I could feel it in my bones and feel it in my gut. And for that to be ripped away from you, it changes you, man. That's why this International Women's Cup means a lot to me. And I'm very determined to take it all the way. I'm ready to fight anytime, any place. But you can't fight what you can't see. So how about this? I come find you. And on your comeback, you're gonna lay knocked out on the mat, and the last thing you see is me.
Okay. So now she's gonna go, okay. That'll probably happen on Winter is Coming. Yeah, we'll probably see, Mark, you're right. We'll probably see Hangman, Cassidy, Jay White versus Moxley. And then probably to end it, we'll see Christian try to, I guess, what do you cash in? I don't know how that one works. But either way, that'll be how that turns out. So now we got Ford going up against Anna Jay. That's our co-main event of the evening. Of course, our main event tonight is the Claudio versus Brody King. Well, Sergio, we watch WWE and AEW, my friend. Been doing that for almost a year now. But if I still think even in a fatal four-way, Moxley will walk out as the AEW champion. I don't think Hangman. I don't think Hangman should be champ. I can see that one. I don't see Jay White holding the title. And I don't see Orange getting the title back. I think our best option would be Hangman. But yet again, you do got Christian with that damn briefcase. Not briefcase, sorry. It's more like a contract case. One show, not two shows in the row? What you mean, Sergio? Do a fatal 4-way.
Guys, it's Chris Jericho, the King of New York, coming to you live from Hell's Kitchen in the Bronx with a New York Minute. And as the Ring of Honor champion, I am so excited about Final Battle happening on December 20th, live from the Hammerstein Ballroom. Get your tickets now. There's not too many available. And while you're in Beantown, come check out the other two shows at the Hammerstein Ballroom on the 21st and December 22nd, Christmas Collision and a Dynamite on 34th Street. You don't want to miss these shows. It's going to be a rock and roll party. And speaking of a party, don't forget about All In Texas, live Saturday, July 12th. Tickets are already available on the pre-sale at AEWTix.com, with the general on sale going on Monday, December 9th at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. But if you're wondering who the Nueve is going to be facing in Sin City at Final Battle in the Hammerstein Ballroom, I'm going to give you more information on that on a very special TV time live on Ring of Honor tomorrow night. You can watch that on WatchROH.com. Don't you dare miss it. And don't you dare miss me, the King of New York, at the Hammerstein Ballroom in the Big Easy. Thanks, guys. I'm Chris Jericho, and this has been a New York Minute.
Okay.
Sheriff. Sheriff! My apologies. I thought you were him. You know, he cut and run a while ago. Rumor has it he's coming back to town.
Really? Last I saw, he was milling around. You really think he'll come back around here?
Who the hell? What is
I'll tell
this?
you what. This outlaw returns, this whole town's in trouble. Around these parts, he's a wanted man. Most wanted.
Wow, AEW's most wanted Bandito.
Bandito, okay.
Wow, stereo. On the comeback trail here.
That's great news, man.
Sergio, I watched both of them.
Well, fans, before we turn our attention to this match, let's take a look at the sordid history between Anna Jay and Penelope Ford.
Yeah, truthfully, I'm kind of lost on that
Jay
Bandito
has had
thing.
her share of issues with Penelope Ford to get all traces back. 3 years in the making.
Built on a vicious history.
The brass knucks right on the chin.
Full of violence and a brutal street fight.
How freaking vicious is this?
These women hate each other.
Now, a rivalry will be renewed. Anna Jay, Penelope Ford. A grudge match, 1-on-1.
So it looks like Bandito has been out of action for a year due to a broken
These
wrist.
two women, the last time they crossed paths with the final Rampage in 2021, the brutal tag team street fight. Now set to compete here tonight on Dynamite. Let's head to the Yapper, Justin Roberts.
And her opponent from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania,
A Maple Sport podcast.
Penelope Ford, since her return to action after
Yeah, like I said, I wasn't even sure who it was at first.
a 1-2 record, Daddy Magic, but that 1-2 record has come with those two losses.
But he's broke his hand against the Kessler in 23.
Hey, after nearly 2 years on the shelf, it's tough to get back into the swing of things. She's waited 3 years to get her hands on Anna Jay. We're gonna find out what happens right here, right now.
And Tony, these two women, very different athletes.
Yeah, Steve,
from who
I
they
agree.
were
10-minute
in
match.
2021,
Yep.
of course. We just mentioned Penelope's extensive layoff due to injury,
Of
but
course,
Anna Jay
Smock a podcast. Welcome
in
to the
Stardom's five-star
Kraken
Grand Prix. It was their
Wrestling
version of
watch
the
along.
Continental
Hope you had a
Classic in
fantastic
Japan.
Wednesday.
And since her return from Japan, Anna Jay amassing a 7-2 record with her 2 losses, only coming to Mariah May, the AEW Women's World Champion. Anna actually with a victory over Mariah May in that Eliminator match.
Yes, and not many people can say that. How many Eliminator matches have we had
Well,
where the
he's the most
challenger
wanted,
won the
so I don't
chance to get a
know
title shot?
if he'll come
And
back
not
as a
many.
heel.
Very, very few, and Anna Jay parlaying that into a shot at Mariah May, but Anna...
And I got a little reckless right there.
Yeah, Anna off target there is Penelope Ford now applying pressure in the corner.
Since returning from Japan, though, Anna Jay, probably the most improved women's wrestler on the roster. I don't think there's any question.
Yeah, let's not forget, in front of over 10,000 fans at Full Gear, the big win she had over Deonna Purrazzo.
That's right. Anna Jay looking to ride that momentum. After the loss to Mariah May, there was the stipulation that Anna couldn't challenge for the AEW Women's World Championship if she lost to Mariah May.
maybe
Anna
not.
was unsuccessful.
Look at that, rake in the eyes right there.
And we did hear from Anna that she's turning her attention to the other titles, the other championships here in AEW, the TBS Championship, namely, held by the CEO, Mercedes.
Oh, gosh.
The double knee drop there by Penelope Ford.
Oh, God. I know
I
them
think
don't
what
want
Anna
to
learned
hurt.
in that series of matches with Mariah May is that she can hang with the
Woo,
very best
good
here in
job.
AEW.
I think we need to qualify this. The stipulation is the fact that...
Yes, while Mariah is champion. It's not that Anna
Mariah's
can't challenge for the title ever again.
Not
It's only
sure
while
what
Mariah's
just
champion.
happened
But
right
you
there. They
heard
were going
Mercedes
back and
Renee
forth.
not
Somebody
taking too
was supposed to
kindly
throw
Anna Jay
something.
when she arrived to the arena here tonight.
There it
She's
is.
in the
Ooh,
Yeah,
damn.
the fact that she mentioned Anna Jay's name knows that she's out of her title.
Well,
After
this
her title.
battle between Penelope Ford and Anna Jay continues in picture-in-picture.
Yeah. This, Anna Jay is just getting, I guess, slung around the damn outside at the moment. Face first off the steel steps, then off of the daggone barricade. Now the ring apron. Now Penelope Ford. Good chops. Good night. I know them chops hurt. I don't care who it is. If you're giving a chop to somebody, I know it is absolutely brutal. Sergio, trust me, I am aware. Anna Jay just bounced off of the ring post there. I think Penelope Ford's going to win this one. Count of 2, and Anna Jay barely kicks out. Thing about the TBS title is we've got to find somebody that is actually able to take this title off of Mercedes Moné. Can I have a pork chop, please? While we got a moment here, who do y'all think took out Eddie Thorpe last night on NXT? While Penelope Ford absolutely stretches the shoulders of Anna Jay to the breaking point here. Good night. And giving big knees to the midsection of her back. God. Man, those knees are pretty devastating. Especially to the back. There was a boot to the throat. There's another one. Stomped repeatedly. Rosa Camille. Yes, all of them should beat Monet.
Penelope Ford looking to shake off the ring rust against the red-hot Anna Jay since her return earlier this summer. A 7-2 record, Tony.
Great matchup, Excalibur, and look at this. There's her handspring. You're looking at two natural rivals going at it right now.
Handspring, somersault.
Disgusting.
Now the snapmare out of the corner. Penelope Ford looking for that signature victory.
Anna, you got to move here.
Since her return from injury, and Anna does move, sweeping off the legs of Penelope Ford.
Anna's just fighting her way back into this thing.
Yeah, Anna Jay trying to fight through the pain. There's that kick in the corner. And now Penelope brought down hard. Anna accelerates to the neck breaker.
Good neck breaker.
Executed. Great combination
One,
from Anna
two.
Jay. Penelope able to kick out.
Yeah. Penelope kicked out because she is not yet done. Look at her pull herself up here.
Now this is where I've really seen the change in Anna's game. Where she'd be frustrated earlier, now she's going to try to keep the momentum going here. Going to lead herself to victory. Come on, Anna, now.
Anna Jay has picked up so many great victories as of late, but Penelope Ford with this pump kick, Anna with the thrust kick. These two women firing some big shots as Penelope
cutter.
bridging back, looking for the cutter. But
we go.
Oh, reverse sleeper.
She's got it locked in.
Calls it the Queen Slayer.
Penelope with a handful of hair.
Great counter move from
cutter.
There was the stunner from Penelope Ford.
One,
hook,
two.
All right.
Penelope thought she had Anna Jay, but it was not to be. She needs to keep her focus, though. Penelope cannot afford to let Anna back into this match.
This is what, her fourth match back after a 2-year layoff. You're getting into the deep waters now. She goes to the top rope.
Penelope likes this moonsault from the top.
Ooh.
Home.
God.
The pool is empty for Penelope. Anna Jay, the drop kick. Penelope stunned.
Anna feels it now.
Penelope's in trouble.
Anna Jay. No, Penelope.
Maybe not.
Fights down to her feet.
Kudos to Penelope here.
Kicking out the leg of Anna.
She's hanging around.
Back and forth these ladies go.
The drop kick to the spine. Penelope Ford now looking for the cover.
One, two.
And I think that was a bit of indecision there, maybe attributed to the ring rust.
Absolutely. I think that you bring up a good point there.
Yeah, it took a little long to
Going
hook that
for
leg
here.
for the attempted pin.
She's taking her sweet time here, though, Penelope.
Penelope, like this bridging deathlock, center of the ring. She's got Anna.
That's got to be it.
All locked up, but Anna
Anna's
taking in those elbows, making
crawling.
the crawl to the bottom ropes. Great instincts there by Anna Jay, Daddy Magic.
Never did have it quite locked in properly. Anna able to scoot over to the bottom rope.
And she got
Now
over
Penelope can't afford
to
to
that
let
rope
frustration become a
quickly.
factor. Both women have wrestled a very good match, and here's that frustration.
You don't want to do this right here, taking your eye off Anna Jay.
Momentary lapse there by Penelope Ford.
we
Anna
go.
taking advantage, back to back with Penelope. Penelope driven down. Anna turns the corner.
One,
the cover.
two, three.
All right.
There is your winner, Anna Jay.
Boy, Anna earned every bit of that because Penelope gave her all that she needed, all that she wanted.
What a fight. What's next for Anna Jay?
Well, she's won 8 of her last 10 matches now.
It sure was 10 minutes exactly.
Now Anna asking
See?
for a microphone. Whoa. I have an idea of what she might have to say, but let's hear from the woman herself.
Mercedes, I know you are watching tonight, so get out here right now.
Oh, boy.
Gone dash twice for the CEO.
It's going to happen now.
The TBS champion, the CEO, Mercedes Moné.
Oh, yeah, I was watching Anna, and let me get one thing straight. If Chris Statlander, the biggest and the strongest woman on the AEW roster, can't beat me for this, then what makes you think that you can? You know, And people call me arrogant. You know, Mariah must have kicked you a little too hard in the head, Anna. But I actually like your confidence. So if you want a shot at the TBS championship, then I think maybe you need to come back in 10 years when you actually done something in this business, kiddo.
Whoa. Take it easy.
Here we go.
Something like this?
I'll take that, champ.
Well, the champ
Good
has
slap.
scored by...
Good slap.
Okay.
Anna Jay ready for a fight.
This is it now.
Mercedes.
Gonna have a little brouhaha. Let's go, boys.
Oh, Mercedes. Oh, she's checking her watch. She's got somewhere to be.
I don't got time for this.
Anna Jay ever shook here. I think it's a smart move. Step away.
On my time.
Oh, on her time. Well,
That'll probably happen at World's End for sure.
for the TBS champion, it is coming in 2 weeks. Mercedes Moné will look to defend her TBS championship against Anna Jay Washington, DC Dynamite.
Holiday match.
Tonight, plus the Gold League match. Will Ospreay, Darby Allin in the Continental Classic. 2 weeks from tonight, live on DC Dynamite Holiday Bash. But coming up next, our main event. Both men sitting atop the Gold League of the Continental Classic. Brody King, Claudio Castagnoli, one-on-one.
The legend of the Lone Star. The power of thousands. AEW's biggest event ever in the United States.
This is All In.
AEW All In Texas. Live Saturday, July 12th, 2025 from Globe Life Field in Arlington. Exclusive VIP package and special pre-sale tickets on sale now. All tickets go on sale to the general public this Monday. Go to AEWTIX.com now for more information.
Listen. All In. I mean, it's a good show every time they do it. But this is the first time it's happening in the United States, from what I understand. We're at Claudio Castagnoli going up against Brody King. This match, I'm telling you, I got an odd feeling this is going to end in a draw. This will be the one draw we see. I just don't know if there's anybody else that could really win it. Out of these two, like, I understand Will Ospreay's in this, but these two could easily beat Will Ospreay. And I hate to say that, because Ospreay is extremely talented. What do y'all think? Y'all think this ends in a even match? That there will be a true winner? Or will this be a draw? I'll take Will. You take Will over both of these. I mean, probably over Brody King, yeah. I would like to see it, though. Overall, I'd like to see Will Ospreay. I wish we will be seeing Will Ospreay versus Claudio and Brody King at some point.
Are 1 week away from your match with Mina Shirakawa at Winter is Coming. We need to talk about these issues that you have with a woman that you claim that you still love.
Why don't we talk about your issues? I mean, do you have any friends, or you just sit here and try and poke holes at people who have actually accomplished things?
I'm not doing this.
No, we absolutely do not have to do this. We do not have to sit here and demand answers like I owe you any explanation for the way I live my life. As long as I hold this title, anything I do is the right thing to do. So why don't you just sit there and listen? Okay? I think giving a title shot to my best friend is a pretty generous gesture. I mean, she wouldn't be getting one otherwise. Shaking your tits only gets you so far. At some point, you have to go to work, and I will make you work every second you're in the ring with me because I believe in you, Mina. And when we're done, we'll sip all the champagne in the world.
This entire women's division
is utter. Thunder Rosa held up a sign last week that said, women's wrestling is alive and well. Women's wrestling is dead and buried because I'm the one holding the shovel.
Do it to my face. Winter is coming. Make me walk.
Is
Okay.
Mariah May up to the challenge
Yeah,
of her
Will was
former friend Mina
completely
Shirakawa? We will
dominant.
find
You're
out
right.
Dynamite. Winner is coming 1 week from tonight in Kansas City.
I know one thing. She's the most disrespectful, arrogant woman I've ever been around in my life.
Your main event tonight is a Gold League match in the Continental Classic Tournament set for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Honoring the House of Black, weighing 285 pounds, Brody King.
Brody King earning his first 3 points.
Yep,
in the Continental
last week
Classic with a
against
victory over Darby.
Darby.
Allin tonight. But it was that mutual respect between Darby Allin and Brody King that prevented Darby from being injured potentially by Claudio Castagnoli after the conclusion of that match, Tony.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what we got here tonight is the battle of 2 of the power heavyweights. And I see that, yeah, the Death Riders, they're everywhere, man.
And his opponent from Lucerne, Switzerland, weighing 232 pounds, he is 1/3 of the AEW World Trios Champions, Claudio
Castagnoli.
And much like Brody King, Claudio Castagnoli starting the Continental Classic off on a positive foot this year, a victory 1 week ago at Dynamite against Ricochet. But Daddy Magic, think back to last year. Brody King finished the 2023 Continental Classic with 6 points. His 2 victories coming over the eventual tournament winner, Eddie Kingston, and Claudio Castagnoli.
That's right. He got off to a hot start last year. Trying to duplicate it this year. You get out to 6 points. You start to distance yourself, like I said earlier. Both these men looking to do that tonight as Claudio right out here beside us. Do we have to worry about the rest of the Death Riders in this thing?
You know what?
I don't think so.
No outside
This one,
interference.
we won't be
That's
seeing
part of the rules.
any
And that's
Any
what
of
makes this tournament so prestigious and so special. There you see the Continental belt, of course, still owned by Okada.
All right, here we go.
Who is in the tournament, who has 1 point in his draw with Daniel Garcia earlier tonight. 6 points to lead the blue from Don Callis' family and Cal Fletcher.
In this match, Continental Classic rules do apply. As you mentioned, everyone banned from ringside. 3 points for victory, 1 point for a draw, and a 20-minute time limit.
And yeah, we're going to stay with this until there's a winner or until the 20 minutes runs out, the 20-minute time limit. If that's the case, each man will get a point.
I love it.
And
fans,
fans,
stick with the action.
20 minutes
we
would
are
be
very
10
excited
after
about
10
January 1st,
on the East Coast.
The mother of all simulcasts, of course, AEW Dynamite will be available, continue to be available on TBS, but beginning January 1st, AEW Dynamite and Collision available streaming on Max simultaneously as it airs here on TBS and in Collision's case, TNT.
Thing about these matches, guys, you want to end
There's
them
a
as
big
fast
uppercut.
as possible.
There's a big
You want to
right.
avoid injury, fatigue as this tournament goes
Chris,
on. It
that
really wears
is,
on your
we'll
body.
be live for
Yeah, easier
SmackDown
said
and
than done. Look at
Rampage.
how
Ooh.
came into this match after his match at Full Gear with Kyle Fletcher. Ospreay was all taped up, and Ospreay, of course, he earned 3 points in that victory against Juice Robinson. Juice Robinson was injured in that match, will be replaced in the tournament by Komander. But now a three-way tie at the top of the Gold
And
Ring
what a
table.
chop.
How many people have not been able to knock
Woo,
down
what
Komander
another
in one
chop.
How many? One. Brody King.
Unbelievable.
Oh, my God.
You see the redness
That
already
wasn't
rising
as
on the
bad of a
chest of Claudio
chop.
Castagnoli, having flashbacks to the inaugural Continental Classic 1 year ago. Swinging a miss as Castagnoli able to avoid the contact now. Going after that
working on the
arm
arms,
of
very
Brody
smart.
It's not too often you see Claudio matched in size and strength here.
Shoo,
The arm
gosh.
that was injured and surgically repaired ahead of the Continental Classic last year.
That's right.
You know, that's something that's got to linger in the mind of Brody King. And something that Claudio Castagnoli looks to exploit potentially in this match is Brody's scoop and a slam on Castagnoli.
Gosh.
And now sets
Oh,
up with the senton.
God.
That's the key. Take one of these big men off the feet.
Now the cover.
Oh, one count.
Man. You don't want to get
It's
squished with too many of
negative
those, I'll tell you
10.
right now.
Wolowski, my God.
Yeah, Brody looks like he's hurt his right hand there. Hand that's heavily taped.
A lot of distance between these two guys here.
As Castagnoli
Uppercut,
avoids
there you
the
go.
uppercut in the corner, peppering the jaw of Brody King. And fans coming up this Saturday, Columbus, Ohio, the Galaxy Con in Columbus. Kyle Fletcher, Kazuchika Okada, Blue League action in the Continental Classic. That is huge, Tony.
What a match, and I'm going to be very, very proud to call that one. I can tell you that.
Oh,
nice
God,
basement
what a drop
there by
kick.
Castagnoli, taking Brody King
Chris,
off
we
his feet.
still do watch it
Okada's
ourselves.
feeling like he's behind the 8 ball a little bit after that draw with Daniel Garcia.
Ooh.
But Castagnoli now, the stomp to the shoulder blades and bringing Brody King to the outside and wrapping that right wrist around the ring post. Castagnoli, a second time trying to injure that arm of Brody King. That could tip the balance here, not in just this match, Tony, but for the entire tournament. And we will see how this match, our main event, plays out in picture-in-picture. Don't go anywhere.
Wolowski, I'm telling you what. Negative 10? My gosh. Like, it was cold here. I think it was, like 19. Tonight it's supposed to be 18 degrees. Feels like, yeah, feels like 15. So that's where we're at. And I'm on the East Coast in places, so gotta love it. But negative 10, my gosh. I don't even know. I mean, in Minneapolis right now, it's 8 degrees in Minneapolis. That is wild. And it feels like negative 14. Holy shit. That's cold. I mean, that's cold weather. But if you like cold weather, that's not bad. Claudio, ever since working on that arm on the outside, Brody has not had any offense in the match. I don't know if he did mess it up at some point somewhere. But it's really not normal for Brody King to be at a disadvantage like this. The wind keeps blowing. Yeah, I know wind chill is horrible in places.
AEW Dynamite Live, our main event underway. It is action in the Gold League of the 2024 Continental Classic. Points leaders in their block. Brody King, Claudio Castagnoli battling it out. Daddy Magic, the game plan from Claudio Castagnoli is clear. Concentrate his attacks on that surgically repaired wrist of Brody King.
It's going after the wrist, the arm, the hand. Doesn't want to feel those chops anymore. Here comes one right now.
I like cold weather, Steve.
You know, it's got to be
but
taking
I
a
think
toll on
negative
Brody King
cold
at the
weather
same
would
time.
be my breaking point.
Claudio Castagnoli wrenching the arm, focusing the attack once again on that right hand, but the Death Valley driver,
just like that.
Could this be it for King? No, Claudio Castagnoli still in this match.
And don't forget, there is a 20-minute time limit. There's some blood on the nose, the bridge of the nose of Brody.
We will stay with it
until the
he has to be up north somewhere.
Get a winner in this Continental Classic Gold.
I don't know where, but
that's
up there somewhere.
For a victory, 1 point for a draw as Castagnoli.
Oh, good gosh.
Brody King did not avoid the uppercut too, and no.
Wow. And look at the look on Claudio here. Despair. He can't believe that wasn't it. It's almost like he wants it to be over.
We will either have someone all alone as a leader of the Gold League, or we will have 2 men
going to deadline. Hell yeah.
If we get a time limit draw, 1 point each.
Yeah, it would be.
Your Death Valley driver.
Knotted up at the top at 4 points, but Claudio looking for 3 of his own. No. As now Castagnoli, the hammer and anvil elbows.
Wasted no time. I love it.
Pounding.
But he does so well, guys.
Focusing on the jaw of Brody King, but King intercepts that elbow. As Brody capturing it. Big brother. Time. Lariat. 2 and no.
You gotta wonder though.
Yeah, it's cold in Minnesota. I guarantee
it. Behind it. With that clothesline, with that lariat.
Especially this week.
I believe Brody is bleeding from the ear.
We saw blood coming from the bridge of the nose. It wouldn't surprise me if the ear was bleeding as well.
God, what a high impact physical matchup.
This has been a heavyweight slugfest. After what we witnessed last year, Tony, we knew that part 2 was going to be as hard-hitting, perhaps even more so than the prequel.
Just slugging it out here.
And you can see both men are dazed, but they're not giving in to either.
Do these shots. Oh, he's going left-handed here.
Castagnoli ate that shot, but it was from the left hand. As Daddy Magic identified, Brody King, he knows that right arm is compromised.
There's nothing behind these shots here.
I'm digging this one, guys.
And you see immediately the pain reverberating through not only Claudio Castagnoli, but Brody King as well.
It's second nature to use that hand.
Just a genius game plan by Claudio.
As Brody King avoids contact. Now closing in a distant splash in the corner.
Fans are barking along at Brody here.
I think it is the coldest state, Steve.
We are live on
Cannonball!
A pivotal match in the Gold League of the Continental Classic.
1,
Brody King
2.
looking to take 3 points. A way to head to the top of the table, but Claudio Castagnoli not out of this fight next.
Damn, what a
Great
match.
matchup, great tournament thus far, and we got so much more to go. But
That's
how
right.
about this?
Coming up this Friday night on Rampage Blue League action, the Beast Mortos. Daniel Garcia,
Mortos
both
and
men
Danny.
looking for their first victory. Mark
Briscoe
Briscoe
and
likewise
Okada.
looking for his first victory, but he will face Kazuchika
Ricochet
Okada and
and Komander.
Komander. Gold League action this Friday night and Saturday. Komander has to turn around and face Darby Allin. Likewise, Mark Briscoe has to turn around and face Daniel Garcia.
Ooh.
In the Blue League, big elbow strike. The cover.
1, 2.
No! Claudio Castagnoli able to kick out. And as we announced earlier tonight, this Saturday, Collision, Columbus, Ohio, Kyle Fletcher, Kazuchika Okada, Blue League action. Can Kyle Fletcher get out to a 9-point lead as now Brody King, once again, that injured arm coming into play.
Just incredible matchups all around Excalibur on all of our television programs, including this one right here.
Claudio's in trouble now.
Double-handed chop. He didn't have a lot on it either.
The size of these two men, guys, to be up there.
Oh, Lord.
On the top.
Oh, God, double suplex.
Oh, look at the fans.
Unbelievable.
Fishers, Indiana on their feet as Brody King, perhaps with 3 points in hand.
Ooh.
Now the stuffed pile driver.
No, it's got to be it.
He floats
1,
on both legs.
2.
No, Castagnoli escapes.
Put him in the stuffed pile driver that time, and this is what the Continental Classic's all about. Right here, what we're watching right now.
This tournament is no joke.
This tournament, no joke. There are no easy matches as we are witnessing these
Damn
two men
suplex, my
have been
gosh.
slinging haymakers since the outset.
It is a grueling road to the top of the C2. Claudio, look out!
Well, Claudio ducks underneath. He heard the footsteps to Castagnoli, and he took himself out of the range of Brody King.
Smart move, a very smart move.
I can't help but wonder, what does Brody King have left in that right arm of his?
Well, Claudio Castagnoli has no intention on finding out.
Oh, my God.
He's still hitting them chops, man.
Trying to fight through the pain.
Yeah, he's shutting it down, Excalibur.
He's continuing to use that right arm, but Tony, that's something that may affect Brody for the remainder of this tournament.
Absolutely. That's a great point.
They're on the floor here. Bryce Remsburg, the referee. I think he's at a 6 here.
He's gonna hit them cannonball.
Big thudding elbow
into the
strike.
barricade.
Castagnoli seated in the chair at ringside.
Ooh.
They took out the whole bell stand like this last week and almost did it again.
That was an uppercut.
Tell you what, might not be the worst thing if this match ends here for both these guys.
As Brody King sent over the barricade, Claudio Castagnoli into the ring.
8.
Brody, look, from above, Brody doing everything he can. Oh, my God.
What a match.
And remember, in the event of a
Ah.
Claudio Castagnoli will take the 3 points.
He's got one more count to get back in.
Brody King beat that count. Yes, he can just barely.
What a fight.
Look at the fans standing here.
Castagnoli, he's been using that lariat very effectively as of late.
Ooh.
Has Brody King falling into a cover? No!
Brody caught him with the bicep that time, not the wrist, the bicep. Here comes.
Brody King looking now for the Gonzo bomb. Claudio Castagnoli.
Oh, Claudio knew it. He had to get out of it.
And look at the low blow.
Oh, no.
Behind the referee's back, and now Castagnoli.
Oh, planted in.
Now the cover.
1, 2, 3.
There's your winner, Claudio
Castagnoli.
Guys, you got to do what you got to do in this
Hey,
tournament.
Claudio got to win, by God.
And Claudio found a way.
It was not easy.
Unfortunately, Steve, you all right.
Moves to the top of the table in the Gold League with 6 points. 2 consecutive victories for Claudio Castagnoli to start the 2024 Continental Classic.
And fans, I've just been confirmed by Tony Khan of this matchup next week, as you see, Claudio Will Ospreay. How about this? Pac and John Moxley against Jay White and Orange
So the match that was confirmed, because I don't think they said it. I didn't. It is Claudio Castagnoli versus Will Ospreay. So, Steve, if your prediction is correct, that means Will Ospreay will have to beat Claudio next week to go up 9-6 in the current bracket. So we'll see if that does happen. At Winter is Coming, we do know that we're going to be seeing Pac and Opac and Moxley versus Cassidy and who was it? Jay White. Mina versus Mariah May. So good couple matches that are set for Winter is Coming. So looking forward to that. Tomorrow will be our day off this week. So we will have our deadline predictions out. So if you want to send in your own predictions, we will be doing the community prediction video just like we did for War Games. You can send your submission via voice audio, or it can be a vertical video under 90 seconds. There is a link in the bio to the Kraken's wrestling email. You can send them there. Of course, if it doesn't work, we'll work on getting that set up to where we can receive those, because of course I want to get those in, and we'll get those out by Saturday. So of course we have that. We have our own predictions coming out tomorrow, and then of course we will be back Friday to hang out with everybody for Friday Night SmackDown and Rampage. Of course, with that being said, I want to thank you to everyone that did make it hang out with us tonight. Of course, as always, if you see someone in public, give them a smile. Tell them, hey, it could change their life. It could possibly save their life. And until next time, Kraken is over and out.